Hey, did you know you can mudlark in most UK rivers, not just the Thames? Well, if you stick with me, I'm going to show you my local river and what I find. Stephen is the man with the hat and the metal detector. I'm back! I've been away for ages, haven't I? Now, the reason for that, here in the UK, the weather has been atrocious. But it could have been worse. It could have been like Canada, who's under about 10 foot of snow in some places and they can't get out at all, let alone go detecting. Anyway, today I'm not taking out a coil. I've just nipped out across the road from home with one of these. Yep, today I'm going to do a bit of scraping on the river, a bit of larking. It's an old toilet. Definitely Victorian, is that? I need really to get over there. What's this? Oh, look! You know what that is, don't you? Part of a Victorian gas lamp one. It'll be mounted on the wall, and you would turn the knob and light the gas. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. That looks like part of a teacup. It's only small. What's this? I think that's possibly a part of a Victorian light bulb or something like that. What do you think? If you've got any idea, let me know, because it looks very interesting, doesn't it? I've just seen a ribbed bottle. Could that be in one piece? Yes, it could be. Ribbed on one side. Oh, no markings on the back. I can feel my feet slipping. Now, I've got a funny feeling I know what this is. Because they had these, they might even still have them, but they certainly had these when I was a kid. I'm fairly sure that's a meat paste jar. Yep, did my research. That's a meat paste jar from 1910. There'd been a little spring metal lid on the top. I might take that home. Mrs. Hat likes to collect small, delicate little bunches of flowers like snowdrops and things. And I think she might appreciate that. Oh, there's a tiny bottle. Look at this. That's really, really small. I like that. I'm going to have that. I can see what looks like another meat paste bottle. Different shape. And another one here. I think Victorians like their meat paste. Yeah, there's another one that. Like that. Very good. Another one. That's also a meat paste in my opinion, because I've seen all these before. This was probably more modern. Oh look, another one. Like the last one. Let me get the last one and see if they're the same. I think they are. Yeah, look. That one's got a round bottom, and that one's got a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6-sided bottom. Right again, but this time it's around 1930. I like them. Oh, looks like a toilet. Yes. Look. It's an old toilet. Definitely Victorian, is that? And look at this vase. Bit gaudy or what? Oh, what have we got here? Oh, shard of pottery. I think I found another piece of that gaudy old pot, look. I like that too. Look at the detail on there. That detail could be for the visually impaired because it's hazardous or something like that. I'll keep that as well. Part of the chamber. Oh no, it's not. Look, that's a part of a cookery pot. A cooking pot. Newspaper. Ooh, hoo, hoo. Wife joins hobby. If I can find some date on this, it might give me an idea of the age of this fall. Her fat went west. Seaside postcards. Newspaper. Right, there's some more newspaper here. Spain, Europe, blah blah blah. I don't think that's going to... no, it won't open up. Like that. Carpets, 1 and 8pence, 2 and 6pence, 3 and 3pence. Harp and Sons, 132. That might give me some scope for research anyway. Wow, okay. There's some clues there if I can get back and do some research. Oh, here's another one. Don't know what that is, but this is the interesting one. Look at that. But what is it? Can't see anything on it. Markings. Any words? No. Oh, hang on. No. No. But that's certainly very interesting. It looked like it was one of these stopper types, you know, with a ring around and a marble that goes in the top. Not in the neck, but on the top. A bit like the Grolsch bottles of today. I'll leave that there for somebody else. It's a nice bottle. Wow. Just look at all the stuff. Oh, crikey. If I'm going to make my way all the way up there, I'm going to have to be careful, I think. Can we see anything in there that needs investigating? You can see a lot of bottlenecks just sticking out. But it only takes one pull of something for the whole lot to come down. Look at all the bottles up there. Champagne bottle, possibly. Oh, another meat paste. Yep, another meat paste. That's unusual. And what's that? Shaw's. Shaw's what? Vine cup. Malt vinegar. Shaw's malt vinegar. Oh, that's a big bottle. Shaw's malt vinegar. This is really heavy. Oh my gosh, what's this? Acid level. This is an old glass battery. A Victorian battery made of glass. Look at that. I've never seen one of them before. That is awesome. Uh-oh. You either hate this, love it or hate it. If I'm right. Yep. 2 ounces. Marmite. Hate it. Some decoration there on the label, so that's not very odd, I don't think. Some interesting bottles in there. I don't know what that is. Very interesting indeed. Bottle Bottles, bottles. Everywhere you look, there's bottles. Now this looks like lead. No, it's not. It's a boot. It's somebody's boot. Look. How old will that be? Amazing. Look, there's a little bottle here. Another one there. There's some green pottery. I don't know what that was. Oops. I nearly went then. I'm not sure if this is going to be passable. Possibly. Very precarious just here. And there's been a recent fall. I don't know what that is, but another boot. As long as there's not a body attached to the other end. Oh, look. That's interesting. I wonder if that's in one piece. I'm approaching a difficult area to navigate. Oh, golly. I think I can see a crack in it. Oh, look. Now, I think I know what that is. I'm fairly sure I know what that is. That's a nice find, especially as it's one piece. It's just got its stopper missing, which is a thread, I think. No, it's not. Is that a thread? No, it's not a thread. I'll leave that there for somebody else. That, I believe, is a Victorian bed warmer. Like we now use hot water bottles and electric blankets. Hot water, Victorian bed warmer. Fairly sure of that. Oh, how the hell I'm going to get back, I don't know. What have we got up here? I'm just wondering if it's worth the risk. I don't know the area well, but obviously people have been here. Look, there's other footprints. Oh look, that would have made a nice one too. Never mind. You're lucky to find much in here that isn't broken. Screw top, modern. Shoe. Oh, here. Yeah, part of a shoe. I think that shrunk. Oh, I've got another area there I've got to navigate. And look at there. And look at that undercut there. That tree is a heavy tree. That's not going to be long before that goes. Just hope it's not now. You really do need ice in the back of your head. Oh, that's nice. I like that. I can use that in my workshop for something. I'll keep that. An old tea mug. Wonder how many cups of tea have been consumed from that. Here's a bottle with something on it, look. It's broken sadly. Bradford and District mineral water. That'll be easy to date. I noticed a lot of cockle shells down here. I'm at a loss to explain how they got here. Just further up there, no, hang on, let me think, get my bearings right. No, further up that way, there's a river crossing, which is an old Roman river crossing. The exact location is not known, but I know it's within 100 metres. But it's on private property, so you can't search the banks. And I'd never get permission because it belongs to council. Oh, look at that. But what is it? To use raise winch. CBC 16. Now there's something really special about this bottle I've discovered, and I'll tell you at the end of the video. That's a nice bottle. I'm going to have to research that one as well. That's so unusual. Can't read it. I really need to bring my glasses when I come out. An old light bulb, that's a big one. Oh yes, yes, look, it's got one of those filaments inside that I said to you earlier on. That looks like an inside of a light bulb. There's one in that one. So it's a genuine Victorian light bulb with that element inside that I found earlier. Don't want to break that, somebody might want it. I'll leave it there. Just crashed my head on a big branch. Oh, I'm rattling with bottles as I try and navigate my way back to the top. Oh, I'm tired, but thrilled. And it's quite a long way back. It's quite a long way back to the car, so I'm going to leave you there, I think. But don't forget, if you've seen anything that I've missed, let me know, because I am going to come back and bring you with me. And if you think there's anything interesting, I'll have a look. See if I can find it again. And the erosion on that bank is changing all the time, so there's always going to be something to find. Well, I've just got home and I've been doing some research on the bits and pieces I found, and it's quite interesting. The internet is an invaluable source, of course. This pipe stem is S. McClardy, in other words, Samuel McClardy from Manchester. Now, Samuel McClardy was trading around 1896 to 1914, and you can find details about that on the Society for Clay Pipe Research, and you go to scpr.co, just .co, not the UK on the end, scpr.co, and you'll get the Society for Clay Pipe Research. Interesting. Now then, I'll leave that until the end because that's also very interesting. That is an old Disprin bottle, and several people in the UK will remember what Disprin were. They certainly had these around when I was a child, so that's not very old. No idea what that is, but it's probably some medication bottle. They usually had cotton wool in, didn't they, to stop them? And they usually had cotton wool in them, didn't they, to stop them rattling. This is interesting. Infecto. That is a 1920s hair dye bottle. That's why it's ribbed, because it's poisonous. But the blue ones, of course, are meant for identifying the type of poison. This one's just a dangerous chemical used for hair dye, so it's brown, but the ridges there to let you know that it was dangerous. These, I was right. They are meat paste jars, and I remember these. But these are early ones, and I'm really impressed with these because that one appears to be 1910, and that one appears to be 1930. So I've got two really nice jars there. Mrs. Hat loves them. And this, oh sorry, hang on, I don't know what that is, but I guess that's also some sort of a pate jar and not that old, I would have thought. Now this I have found on the internet, but I haven't found any with the original tag still on. Now what I mean by the original tag is this green tag was actually an important part of the use for this lovely bottle. It's a shame the lid's missing, but inside there's some, I've cleaned all the mud and everything else out, and I thought that was just old debris inside. But I washed it, dried it and put it back inside because it's actually part of the bottle. That is a wick. And this is one of the first air fresheners ever made by Airwick. And you can tell from the plastic hanging loop, what you would do is you would just hang it about, you know, head height in a room, take the top off, and you would pull this bit up, and as you pulled it up, you know, it would grab, as you can see in there, it would grab the wick, it would pull it up and release a scent into the air, and when it was empty you just put some more scent in, so you would buy the scent as a refill for that. So that's an early Airwick, and that's dated 1960s, so not old, but it's a lovely find, and all the examples you'll find on the internet do not have this original piece with it. It's got the patent number on there and everything else. So that's a nice trip today for me. It's a first for me too, and I really enjoyed it. And if you did and you want to see more, let me know. Have you ever been mudlarking along a river and found anything interesting? Let me know that too. So I might do more of those. I'll catch you later. Thanks for joining me on this new exciting little trip.
Steven is a man with a hat and a metal detector.